सुरुको 1 मिनेट जति काटी पठायो हुन्छ त्यो एउटै भिडियो हो त्यो अर्कोमा चाहिँ म्युजिक छ त्यो अर्कैबाट गरेँ मैले सुरुको सिधा कुराबाट ल्याएको थिएँ मैले सन्तोष दाइले जलाउनु बिचराले Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Tries from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And he's running for... And Batistuta! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer. Rice. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe receives it in a... Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short.
Jadi dulu aja ya.
And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta gets into a good position. Great chance!
Nice.
Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Quality ball. And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Slide now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hakimi picks it up out wide. He's going for goal! Corner number 4 coming up here. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kim Min-jae. Eric Garcia. That's the throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rijkaard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. And here's Rooney, knocks it out wide. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change.
It's Kane! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter,
यो
but
म्याच
that's a
जसरी जित्नु
warning to
पर्ने
the
थियो मलाई
opposition. This team
मलाई
know how
जित्नु
to
भनेको
counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
त्यहाँ आउनु पर्ने
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and
छक्काको
rethink. Now they've got to stir a
यसरी
revival.
छक्काउनु मिल्छ
He might be in here. Ronaldinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And this is Kane. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way.
टिकटकबाट ल्याउँदा हुन्छ
He's in space and looking for options. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
मलाई उयो गरेको है
Substitution.
पेलेको यसरी पेल्नु मिल्छ
Rodri. Rijkaard
Good
concedes a free kick
man,
for that.
pretty fun.
Well, he knows
Double
very
and
well
double.
that he is already walking a tightrope. Courtois. And Kim Min-jae. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Nice follow, bro.
Ronaldinho. Oh, what a mistake! Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Yeah, she's a
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ronaldinho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now there's a fine ball. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Fall भएको भइरहेछ म आदर्श ए छिन्छ क्या
Beckenbauer has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Played back in. Valverde simply refused to be outdone there. Not the most accurate
There will be
pass.
5 minutes added time.
Rodri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Courtois tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Motivate by demotion banget. Ya, gitu. Gitu.
Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Haaland engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's there to get it away. And here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Decent hit from there. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Benzema. Distributed tidily.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's felt. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Rijkaard clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Takes a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Lewandowski brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the
Saray
situation
Palace
required.
Pizza.
Figo. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi. Valverde. Ball played for Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision.
Adamı gol line
Can he
is salak
finish?
katil.
Oh, super goal! A finish of true class. Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! About as smooth as it gets. Again, and we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lewandowski! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In with the challenge. Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. He's had a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 21, Eucharist. Number 9, Vitinho.
Pirlo with the short one. And it's pulled back.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Upamecano. Well, that has not gone well. Schlotterbeck. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Benzema. And that's gone loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Lewandowski.
So slow, man.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Madrid are, of course, in a position. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Coming on the field,
That's cause for mild irritation.
Rodrigo.
Figo.
17, De Bruyne.
And he goes cross-field.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rice. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make... Good chance
Ah,
here! Oh, it looked like
और
3-0
पुगेन
for
ल
sure.
Rodrigo is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Played out to the left flank. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Bigo gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. And De Bruyne! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by
खेर गरिब
3.
गोल हाल्यो क्या
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some
हो
truth in it.
यार शॉट हाल्नु
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that has put paid to that.
यस
That's
बुरोले
at
जित्यो
the
यार
end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
मजा
The
आ गयो
result,
यार
a very accurate reflection of what we saw. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Oh, ne bunu. Itu खतरा होगा क्या खिलाड़ी के बीच से वो itu खतरा गोल है itu उनने पहले देखता है इसको उनने पहले क्या है ना तो रोड्रिगो ले गोल है जो तीनों गरी क्या चीज हुई क्या
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium, and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Tries a
Oh,
shot!
possible again.
He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystified.
And there's the shot! Oh, bang on target. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their back.
Decent chance!
Yeah,
Oh,
Messi.
it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away.
दुईचोटि सर्ट हान्छ पोस्टमा पो हान्छ यार के त
Hakimi. Well seen,
लो
saw
यो
that
त
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. And he plays one through. Well, there's the clearance. And the assistant referee
अफसाइड चाहिँ
rightly
कसरी
gives him
रोक्यो
offside. He shifted it to the flank. Valverde.
यार
That's the keeper's ball. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Ronaldo. And that interception
कहाँ पास
was
दियो कहाँ
most
गयो
necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Messi. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. He is through here. Plays a sharp hit. Nunez!
Oh shit ठन्डे गोल
And that's caused a worry or two.
के अरे
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. And
लु
Messi!
हेर यो मेसी
Oh, he's managed to get
यसले
it
म
all
बेच
wrong.
दिन्छु ल
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
यस्तै खेल्छु भने तँलाई म बेच दिन्छु
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick.
यो पनि म्युजिक हुन्छ किनभने तिनीहरूको मिलन बिन्दु
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Has been indicated.
And it's Messi.
ल आज चाहिँ गोल हान्नुपर्छ
Valverde.
भने नि तल
Oh, shooting
यस
chance! Oh, wonderful!
बल भद्रे
What a goal! Oh, it really is a
मिलाएर
finish
पास
of
दिँदा
the
त गोल
highest
हाल्नु
order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game
बल
here now,
भद्रे
Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
And there's the end of the first half.
तर त मैले बेसी
Well, the
हालेँ
glass is
होइन
either half
चार
full
त
or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be
यो
3-3
9 गोल
or
हाल्ने
more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
तपाईँको मनमा जे आउँछ त्यही हाल्नु के आइरहेछ अहिले फ्याट्टै त्यही त अहिले
Substitution on
फ्याट्टै
the
मनमा चाहिँ
field.
के आइरहेछ
Number 18, Darwin Núñez.
And so we're off
Number
again.
22, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Number
Was that the first
47,
time we've seen them try
Phil
that? It's
Foden.
definitely given the opposition
Substitution in
a
progress.
little more to think about.
एडिटमै हुनुहुन्छ अहिले पनि एडिट नै गरिसक्नु भएको छैन एडिटमै हो भने त अनि त्यो नयाँ गीत उबाट ल्याएर हालेको हो नि अहिलेको गीत भेटाउनु भएन त
Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. That is a brilliant interception. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, this looks sharp. Khan clears.
Well, Peter, just see here
छिन्छ यो
how
बल
a lot
अर्कोले
of the
भेटेर
attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means that's a
Oh,
foul. No
yeah.
two ways about it. He knew what was
Bokandar
coming.
play.
That's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Mbappe. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rice getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that struck first time. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get it through? And this is Levin. Chance!
Yes!
He
You want the goal?
scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Foden, and that's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Van Dijk. Mbappe. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
He's going for
Oh
goal!
shit, yaar. Shot
And
था
that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
absolutely tremendous.
And it's Vitinha. Has a
That
shot!
shot नहीं ढीला हानेर मरौँ नि त।
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
De Bruyne! Oh, in he goes
Yes,
again.
very good.
Just cruising.
Far
They
bullets.
are cruising. And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Has been indicated.
So now, and he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target. Nicely shaped ball. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe, Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us... Madrid can seal the deal here and now.
Hello,
A win
everybody, and
guarantees
welcome to
promotion,
today's
and their
match.
loyal following will settle for nothing less. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Mbappe takes the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's
Ah,
Lewandowski.
yeah.
Madrid ran
No ball
themselves
game
into
is
the
everything,
proverbial
yeah.
cul-de-sac there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
And it's been given away. Knocks it into space. Valverde.
Oh,
Valverde!
oh, yaar.
And that is doing
Oh,
no harm
easy
at
ball,
all.
yaar.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time,
Ah.
Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nuno Mendes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's whipped it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's found a way through. Shot a goal!
Ah,
It's a
yaar.
clear
Oh,
foul,
slow
and the
ball.
referee's got a decision to make. No, the
Slow
referee's
ball.
judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Outside. Penalty will come.
Well, the referee has made it
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's shaping up to have a crack. Rafinha!
Ah.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Lewandowski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yeah. No, boy, yaar.
Nuno Mendes.
Go around with that.
Now Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Pass is just off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomori clears. Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the
Ha,
keeper
onu
looks
pas
perplexed.
kıldı. Koydu.
That was hit with
Öyle
real
mi?
ferocity.
Target'ine bu an.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Spread neatly. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick reminder
So
today,
we reach the
please
halfway
refrain
point,
from
and
talking
neither
outside
side
the
have yet been
stadium.
able to force the
Thank you
issue.
very much
It's
for your
0-0.
cooperation. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
They get a throw in. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to get rid. Almost an hour gone. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there,
Yes.
and evident
Rafinha
annoyance. Rafinha, and the shot!
Yes.
It's in! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And they're not gonna... It's Lewandowski!
Allah'u gol hayat.
It's
Çok
there!
güzel.
And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, could be danger here.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's anyone's ball now. And the keeper couldn't hold
Yes!
it. And that is quite
Bada
wonderful.
Daniel स्वतन्त्र
Sumptuous finish, an absolute
तिनको चिन्ह
joy.
मेयरको
It is in their
84
hands
होला
again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Well, what
ए
a time
अहिले
to
त अब
do it. What a
हुन्न होला
time.
छोटो
Someone
टाइम
was
छ
going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
कति
Well, this
महिनासम्म
is what we've been
भगवान्
waiting for.
I think this team shows
लड्नुपर्छ
great
भन्ने हुन्छ
willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Rice. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. I think we're just about done here. 5 minutes to add. Nicely shaped ball. Cute ball now. How can he reach it?
ओ सिट
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And he shoots!
Yes!
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo! A class apart! Out
Let's
on
go.
his own! He's got himself an absolute
किनले जित्यो त
peach.
अब त
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid are going up, and now they can dream. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
कति बज्यो ए 1 बज्यो हाल्नै पाएन you you have changed screen from the remaining games skip हाल्ने नि क्या लेभल 3 सम्म झरेको जस्तो यहाँ फेरि बढेर फेरि 6 नम्बरमा पुग्यो Petari çok apnede vardı. Erdal Fitla. Hindi Bantawa Hudi.
Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best
Ah,
position?
यार
I'd
यो
say
बॉल
so,
तो यार
Peter. With
फर्स्ट
him
वन
being
दिखता है
left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders.
हाँ
And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside
मस्त
run.
गोल है हाँ
Rijkaard. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second
लो
thought.
रेड
A
कार्ड
straight red card.
डायरेक्ट कसरी
Madrid are now forced to play the
मलाई
bulk of the
हराउनलाई
game
रेफ्री
a
लाइ
man
पर्यो
short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it
10
makes you
जनसँग
think that
कसरी गर्यो
he was trying to intimidate.
And he's surging through. Aimed beyond the shot at goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Hakimi. Messi charging forward, the ball
कस्तो
at his
छक्का
feet.
थियो
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
टाइमिङमा छिराइदिनु बल
And here's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Ah, good steal. He just read it. It's a pretty loose pass. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Lewandowski! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lewandowski really should be making an
नयाँ
apology.
थ्री
That
बलमा
longer range
हान्दाखेरि
pass gave him a golden chance then.
Koundé. Pedri. Tomori cuts out the pass. And he was quick to react. Rafinha. He is through here. Kane. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a chance!
ल म्याच चिजको फुल कहाँ
Oh, it's
गयो
a
यहाँ खेलाडी
beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Chance for
ल
a
म्याच
shot!
त्यो
Oh,
फ्री बल
surely that
पाए
deserved
आउट
better.
हान्नुहुन्छ
Oh,
या
it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Mbappe, played into space.
काठमाडौँ एरिया त
That's
तीनटा
gone
जिल्ला
all
त
the way through to the keeper.
रासोपाले स्विप हान्छ यो
And the
पालि
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
काठमाडौँबाट 10वटा ललितपुरबाट 3टा भक्तपुरबाट
Baresi.
2टै कति छ
And that'll be the final
कति
action of the
15वटा
first
सिट त
half.
त्यही हुन्छ
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well,
चितवनमा
Peter, there's
2टा
no
यो
doubting
3टै
that
हानो
the situation is
18
quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to.
He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
बल खोस्नै नहोस् हौ
And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space.
ल स्लाइड
Pedri
हान्छौ
in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha. And it's Messi. Messi purring through the gears.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Kane. Kane. And this is Messi. That's a sharp pass. And he's found a way past. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And no, that was never going to make it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
And he's managed to
Number
gift it back.
25, Nuno Mendes.
And it's Messi.
Number 8,
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is
number
quite attritional.
41, Rice. Coming on the field, number
Foot
4,
in.
Didier Drogba.
Plays a sharp
Number
little ball here.
19,
Well played.
Hernandez.
That has snuffed out the
Number
danger.
9, Vitinha.
Incoming delivery. There's the header! Just cruising! They are cruising!
खेलेको
And they are
किपर
tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. No way he was going to be outmuscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
यार यो बल कसरी नखेल्नु
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Messi. Played out to the right. Kane. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, this is... And he's had a hit! And they're back. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's lost his man here.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. Oh, Red, nice interception.
क्यारो
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's
रुक कर है
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder
No,
renowned
ball
for his
को है
tremendous
थोड़े
array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of...
And Messi!
मेसी यार
Oh, he did
मतलब
the
मतलब
hard
फ्री
part
फायर
right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cristiano
रोनाल्डो क्या
Ronaldo!
रोनाल्डो
Well, he got rid because he was
कीपर को
under
हाथ में
pressure.
दिन्छ
Swept in. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to play it. Shot a goal! And he has
फ्री
kept
फायर
it
में
out
नहीं बोलना
somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
माँ बाप के क्या आने पर
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Not the most convincing of passes. Great vision. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So we're still where we started right now. De Bruyne. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
जिसके को भूख क्या है
Ball driven towards the far post. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the
कस्तो
ball. You can't
नडुबुरेको
shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rice plays a sharp little ball here. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
त्यो मुगा होइन हान्दाखेरि पनि के गर्ने
sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Mbappe. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Mendes. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Very post verdi
He's
ya.
missed, but not by that far. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6,
And we're off again.
Number 10.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Number 7, Erling Haaland. Number 18.
Now it's
Vinicius
Haaland.
Junior.
Hakimi
Substitutions
promptly
taking
onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Now it's Olise. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. Firmly met. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's a promising position.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
Rijkaard.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on the
Tomori.
field. Number 19, Hernandez. Number 9, Vitinha.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. De Bruyne. And he's taking no chances there.
सुहाउँदैन हामीलाई सुहाउनु पर्ने पर सुहाउँदैन ध्यान दि
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rijkaard! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now that's well seen too. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that is a little undercooked. Tomori makes the interception. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Tries a shot!
ओहो
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
लु होला नि
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
softly away. He's on it, can he get away? Out to the left it goes. Lewandowski. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
The goal scorer.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Played out towards the right wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Sneijder. And here's Valverde. Now it's Valverde. Can he finish?
Yes.
It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rijkaard. Valverde. And here's Baggio. And great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Valverde is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pinches it off him, and it's Baggio. Valverde. Roberto Baggio. Good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Mallorca ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Threads one in. Rudiger.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rijkaard. And this is Roberto Baggio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Great big chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Mallorca give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. No, it's come to nothing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tomori. And Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Morishi.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that's been slipped through. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got
Number
changes
7,
here, from both sides in fact.
Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 9. Number 10. Dada.
Mojica.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read.
There will be
Now it's
3
Haaland,
added time.
plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 4, Harry Kane.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as...
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything...
Chinese